everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Touken Rambles podcast, your monthly podcast on all the news you need to know about the Touken Ranbu franchise, from the games to the musicals, stage shows, and museum news. I am your host, Marissa, and with me I have Jessie.
Ayo!
Who is currently drowning in school stuff, it seems like, and Sarah.
Hello!
Who is once again one with the crickets and freezing. Because it's like in the 30s. So we don't have any community feedback for this month. So we will just hop right into the recent updates for the game. And just kind of rehash. We finished up at the beginning of October. We had the Underground Treasure Chest event. And I think everyone's Underground Treasure Chest was good. I know I got a lot of Koban. And I max Ranbu leveled all of the event Toshiros except Mori, because I never saw him.
Salad is still elusive. But yo, that's amazing for your Ranbu levels.
Yeah, it took a while. What about the rest of you?
I didn't find Moody, but I found several Atsushi and Hiranos.
I noticed they dropped more often.
I camped on level 50.
That's why.
And just sat there and just ran. I didn't make my goal and I was very sad, but I was also dying in other things and then got sucked into another app game. And the but the missions and stuff, they were more complicated in figuring out, so I didn't give my swords as much love during the event, and I did not get Danu Danu or my other 90s babies maxed, and I felt very bad.
Do not feel bad. It's okay. We all play many other Mobile games, so we get sucked into many events at the same time. Because I know Namoami also had their tower floor event at the same time. Thanks DMM for throwing those types of events at us at the same time.
But lots of good Koban was obtained on my end.
That sounds like I think all of our goals, honestly, in the end. Because it's just like, give gold, please. We is poor. We like the pretty shiny outfits. Too much.
Yeah.
Because I know that was my main goal, too, was just getting all the Koban I could.
Oh, yeah. Still not enough, but better than before.
Admittedly, it could be really hard to get worse than before, because there wasn't enough Koban, at least I know on my end, to buy another outfit. So...
Yeah. I have enough Koban to buy one outfit. Just one.
I have enough to buy one, but I'm not going to yet.
I have enough for two, but I think I'm in the same boat as Marissa and saving right now because events.
Yeah, my little kind of a thing, I don't want to be below 50,000 Koban just in case I need to run an event heavily because of new swords or something, and it kind of gives me a nice buffer room. So I make sure that I have at least between, I would say, 70 and 100,000 Koban before I do buy a new outfit. So this we'll get to that in a bit. This new batch did kind of kill me a bit because I had to pick.
App games teaching restraint and budgeting.
Responsible adulting.
Video games.
Which I do not adhere to. But small little thing about the event, I'm not really certain if it was originally intended, or I just didn't notice because I'm used to the event being only about 2 weeks, and the only events that usually run about 3 weeks are our special investigation events, and the regiment events have usually only been, they're the longest ones at 3. UTC is typically about a 2-week event, but it was extended an extra week, and I don't know if they've been doing that now or they extended it an extra week to make up for that huge Android bug that we mentioned the last time, because it lasted about a week and probably did cause issues for a lot of Android users to be able to access the event safely or for a very long extended period of time, because it was kicking people out as well. So, not really certain there, but we got an extra week of underground treasure chests than usual. So that was nice. And I got Cha-Cha and Kuwu to level 99, and it was a little struggle, but I did it.
You said Kulu finally.
So proud. Cool.
Why is this a
You refused to say it last time.
No, I called him Kuwu last time.
Did you? Because I
I
kind of
did.
feel like you didn't.
Maybe it was in
did.
the
Who
pre-talks.
edited
You were
the
so
audio?
adamant
I edited the
against
audio.
it.
I heard it.
Yes, it is stuck. Okay, we'll just go with yay, it is stuck. It is confirmed now. 2 months going. We're good.
Stuck. Yep. But yeah, I got them to level 99, so all my swords are level 99 again. Except one. Because he doesn't exist.
Pat.
Thanks, guys. So, towards the end of the month, because Underground Treasure Chest did last for a very long time, and I'm pretty certain we had a little bit of a break period in between, but the Solar Term Summer Ends background campaign, it ended, obviously, because we're in the new campaign at the moment. And so if you missed it, you're going to have to wait till next year. But we are now in the Solar Term Light Snow Camellia background campaign, which is going to run until January 28th, my birthday. And the items this time are arrowheads, Japanese something. Don't ask me to pronounce anything with the Q sound. I suck at it. Camellias and Kichiji rockfish. So the type of rockfish. So those are your items that you got to collect through internal affairs, map running, and expeditions. And it is a very, very pretty background. Hopefully you don't lose your Sudo in it.
Don't lose the crane in the winter background, please.
No, we don't want to go crane hunting.
It's dangerous. Take this. Wait, this is a Suru. Maybe not.
Don't forget to send to either run those maps to get the half of them. You can still run the lower level maps even if your boys are maxed or above the level limit and still get those rewards. So you can just tap, get the reward, go home. And also don't forget to send your boys out to chores, because that is a daily thing that can only be done once every 24 hours. And it is a thing that I am very bad at forgetting to do.
Yeah, please don't forget. And make sure that you get that manure, because it helps to double or triple the vegetables that you get from internal affairs. Thankfully, it only requires about 25 of each, but that's a lot of days, regardless, to just send them out.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get that within the time period. It is a huge time period, which is nice. So, along with that, we just recently, there's a login present for 5 days. If you log in between now and pretty certain it's like the 21st of November, it's towards the end of the month. If you didn't have the background from this time last year, which I'm pretty certain it was one of the winter backgrounds, you didn't get it last year, you will get it for free. And if you're like us and got it last year, we get Competo again. And some other things. Like a couple of health tokens and stuff like that. Hooray. Whatever.
I never say no to free resources, so.
Yeah, the resources are nice. But don't forget to log in just 5 days during this time period, and you'll get free resources and the background. During that giant block of maintenance, we also had the drop of the Special Investigation Bunkyuu Tosahan 2 event. So you get to relive the chasing the boss node around Goji Castle again. And yeah, poor Sarah.
I am curious. How are your dice rolls going, Sarah?
Can I jump off a cliff yet?
Oh no.
No.
I have been chasing the same boss throughout the entire map for 4 days straight. He's fun. I'm ready to cry. Because it'll be like, I'll be so close. And then I'll get a 1 or a 2. And that not enough to get him. Yay.
I am so sorry because I just hit the final boss node for the 5th time just today.
Shuns. Sad. Grows mushrooms in corner.
Under the castle boss for the 4th time this morning.
Congratulations.
I
And
hope
brought
y'all can
home-
both read my faces right.
And brought home my 3rd non-guy.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I've also brought home at least 2 or 3 non-kai at this point, and I just got a Hizen from the final boss node. So, yay! That's also a nice new thing, because if I recall, I think last Tosahan event, you could only get duplicates of non-kai, and you couldn't get duplicates of Hizen. Am I wrong in assuming that?
You were able to get Hizen, I think, also in the final boss drop.
You could
But
get
you could
Hizen,
also
but
get
not
him.
Nankai, really.
I thought I could get non-kai.
I
I
think
think
it was
Nankai
this
was
time, actually,
reward
they
based.
just changed it. Hizen was rewards.
Yeah, Hizen was reward.
I'm
Hizen is also
confusion.
rewards this time too. So if you beat the final boss 10 times and 20 times, you get a guaranteed Hizen.
So you do have more of a chance to get both Hizen and Nankai Taro from the boss notes from this event. And probably maybe an increased rate, seeing as both of us have gotten a lot of Nankai. And have
Fairly
only
certain.
run... Yeah. I'm pretty certain. Hizen's probably still very rare to get, but it's understandable. Just like the previous special investigation event, if you had already completed it, you just start back with the reruns and you just keep running the event as you did previously. But if it's your first time, you start from the beginning and you work your way through. But it's really interesting to see them pop back up on your screen and send you a message. He's in full shadow. Like, okay, Jesse, collect your edgelords. They're confused.
They're confused. They're just having fun, okay? They're practicing. They're just enjoying life, kind of.
But that event will run for at least another week or 2, I'm pretty certain.
Until November 19th.
Good luck on that event. At this point, it's just EXP and hoping swords drop. A couple days after the event was dropped, we also got the recent batch of casual outfits, which is our 4th batch, and the swords that got cute little yukatas this time are Akashi Kuniyuki, Hotaru Maru, Aizen Kunitoshi, Izumi no Kami Kanesada, and Horikawa Kunihiro. For those of you who know me, you knew it was a big struggle on Oh Snap, both Kane-san and Hori are in the same batch. I knew this day would happen. I just didn't know it was going to be this soon. Please kill me. Oh wait, I can get one. Hori it is. Kane-san, you gotta wait, buddy. So, Hori has his little yukata, and I am happy.
No.
He's got a little pinstripe yukata. I'm dead. He's got the Kunihiro pinstripes. I'm just...
Kunihiro pinstripes. Hold on, I need to see Buchan's, because I'm pretty certain he also has it, because them Kunihiro pinstripes, man, they are strong. But
They are, and they kill me.
He does not. He just has like a blue. I wouldn't be surprised if Mambo comes out in the Kunihito pinstripes whenever that day may be. So,
Some far off day. Blasted starter swords.
cosplay ideas might be easier than some of their other outfits.
Indeed.
It's just fabric.
I don't know if I want to make pinstripes that long.
That was our flashbacks to Jessica
Or
making pinstripes.
flashback.
Or flashbacks. They are adorable. They are really cute. Hotaru Maru has his little jumping fireflies across the bottom, which are cute and very sweet. So I feel with them dropping 5 swords at the same time, I'm never gonna catch up with my favorite swords, and this is going to be a problem.
I feel that on a deep emotional level, and I'm very nervous what the next batch will be. Maybe it'll be Jesse's time to get attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm very concerned. Like, Akashi is one of mine, it's true. I love him dearly, and I will get his outfit eventually. But because I know I am bad about saving Koban and running things to get the Koban, I am waiting. Because it's just gonna hit one day and it's gonna be like bam, 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 and I'm gonna be a poor little broke Saniwa having to make really hard decisions.
Do I get the outfit? Which outfit do I get? Or do I keep it to run the events? Adulting!
Can those be my adulting struggles, please?
If only.
If only.
I just got attacked. Twice, actually, if you think about it, because I got Sadamune and these two, the Hichikata blades. Has Sarah gotten attacked yet?
Oh, yeah. Remember, I had Nikai, and then I had both Jiro and Tarotachi.
Yeah, okay.
And poor Singo is still Yukata-less, because I'm just like, you are next. You are not one of my kids, but your voice actor is mine, so you are half my kid. So half of you will eventually get breasts. We'll see how this works, but we're going to wait until next month. And if I get a break next month, then he gets close. And Tombo will be happy because his brother is close. Yeah. But until then,
He is voiced by Juichi Suabe, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Which is why, for those of you who don't know, despite the fact if Sarah plays the game or watches an anime series, anyone that is voiced by Juichi Suabe is immediately hers.
And, like, I won't know sometimes it's him. But he'll end up mine because he has a certain character type he usually plays. And that character type is often my kid type. So it's a problem I have.
Yep.
It's okay. I love it. I don't mind this problem. He's a good boy. Even when he's on a Segway on the middle of his stages, it's fine.
I don't want to ask, but I'm just going to ask Utapri.
Utapri. The
Okay.
boy don't like to move normally.
So put him on a Segway.
They got tired of him not moving.
Okay.
He have fun. He very fun. Yes. He's not in a wig. He's not wearing makeup. He behaved, mostly. I am content with my life. He is a good boy.
Other than those current events, has there been anything else going on? Any Kiwame sent out?
Danu is level 97, almost 98. He is trying so hard. He was supposed to go out this past month.
You'll get there. Is he part of the Tosahan group?
He is. My Tosahan group is full of boys that are... All of them can go on. It's led by Kuu. Giri is on too. I think I left Booze in. Yeah, anyway, they're all running and getting the levels that they need, and they're trying very hard, enjoying the XP fest. But unfortunately, no one went.
I mainly have to send Yari out. Me and the Yari are still having a very long, slow dance. So yes, they're still looking pretty. I think they both asked to go out. I've told them no.
It hurts me. It hurts me so.
Nihongo's very pretty and very used. He's having
good.
fun. The
Your
other
mom
two
is-
are just slow. They're trying.
They do. They do try. All right. So that's kind of it for most of the game events. We've just kind of been running. Tosahan, it's not. I don't think is as active because you just roll the dice and you chase after the thing, and then you cry when you get stuck in Sarah's position. Low dice roll curse, but
So much crying. So much people not understanding how I got the thing I was at. Which is why our Discord is hilarious sometimes whenever you send a message with, like, this is what's happened. 3 days into the event, you're still in a little corner.
But we did get a month of November.
Yeah, so our next schedule was released. So
For once before this.
Right?
Yes.
The schedule was released and it showed how we have the current TOSA event with the campaign thing, and then the next event was announced. And it's not a repeat event. It's a new special mission. And I forget where it said we're going, but I know who it's involving. And Hachiska Kotetsu is gonna bring home 2 new friends? Question mark?
Yeah.
Not concerning at all.
We have a Hachi event, which I know Lexi was definitely very happy for. He's getting love and attention.
Yeah. Honestly, it's a very exciting event because, for one, I was with Lexi when she found out, and it was very exciting to see her be like, at last, he is getting. But then she still really wants him to appear in more musicals and things. And this is where my toasty brain goes, okay, but do you know how exciting this is for the stage world? Because
you didn't.
Oh.
No. When we had the first special event and we got Yama, right? We got Chogi. The next stage play had Chogi be introduced. With the whole special mission. The next stage play, which we'll talk a little bit more about in a little bit, Eden he's in a Nankai with Mutsu. So who's to say that Hachi won't be coming to the stage world soon?
But it's not her Hachi.
But it's still a Hachi.
This
Hachi
is true.
Hachi. Kotetsu is Kotetsu. Hachiska. So, just saying, it could mean for a very interesting stage play to come in the future.
And I'm interested to see who the new swords are going to be. While trying to do research for my Behind the Blade panel that I've done many times, it's hard to find anything about Hachiuska and his previous owners. It's just kind of like he was owned, and as we've noticed, as we've kind of come to know through his voice lines and the way he acts around Nagasone in every medium, he was just kind of seen as like a pretty blade and never really actually used in battle because of his beautiful golden sheath that he has. Gold cloth looking thing from Saint Seiya that he's got going on. So I'm interested to see who these other swords are and more history about him and who owned him. So we'll see, which is going to be kind of cool. Are they going to be new Kotetsu blades? Or are they going to be just other blades?
We will find out soon. Stay tuned for more.
Yep, and at the end of the month. Stay tuned for that. I know probably usually a couple days before a new sword gets dropped via usually the event, we'll get a zoomed in version of their crest and a bit of their clothing, and a lot of fans go very in depth into trying to figure out who the sword is based off of the crest and some of the clothing designs. Typically, they've been pretty spot on. It's especially with Kulu and Nankai and Hizen from the last time. So it's nice knowing previous information on people and being able to guess what the swords are, because we have that knowledge very readily available. But we will not know for certain until the event actually drops, but it's also really fun to just theorize with everyone and figure out what everyone is thinking is going to happen with the new blades. So, and that is it for the game. So we'll move really quickly into some of the merchandising stuff, which some of you may or might not be interested in. But the Daihanya Nagamitsu Nendoroid pre-order is available, so you can pre-order that through anywhere you can buy Nendoroids or through Good Smile. And if you get it through Good Smile's website, you do get a pre-order rubber strap of Nyan Nyan. With many memes, the Mikazuki Munechika Mochi Mochi ID case is a thing. So the Mochi Mochi will not only have regular Mochi Mochi, giant super long Mochi Mochi, big mochis, they have ID cases now, and I love there's a video of somebody in one of the offices, either they're the people that make these items or it was like the DMM office using this ID case to open a door. And there's also fan art of Mika using the Mika Mochi ID thing to go through the subway as everyone staring at him taking pictures. This is perfect. I love it. So there's a lot of memes going around with that ID case right now. And I know a lot of people that do merch sales like Josie and stuff, their orders are up to actually purchase some of them, but I think her numbers are a little limited, so if you want one, go find some people that might be selling them, because they don't show up on Yami Yami. They're one of those like weird special things that you usually have to go through other websites or people that live in Japan. We have another collaboration besides the beautiful glasses. This is a collaboration with Super Groupies, which is a wristwatch company, and they made wristwatches based off of Yamawagiri, Horikawa, Mutsunokami, and Urashima. And I don't know if it's their normal designs or their kiwame, because on the
kiwame.
Yeah, specifically their kiwame, but there's not too much of a difference color-wise, but they're inspired not by their normal sprites, but their kiwame sprites. So
But also, I'd like to add that Super Groupies not only does wristwatches, but they also do a bunch of other fashion things. They're a much more expensive collaboration group, but they put out such nice quality things. And for those that want to be like, that want to show off their fandom or whatever, but be really classy about it and be like, look at this beautiful purse. You'd never guess it was from an anime or a game. Super Groupies. They've also done things for Idolish 7 and Utapri too, but so many beautiful things have come from this company. They're really cool. Check them out. Super Groupie.
I wasn't certain if they just did wristwatches or they did other things, but they make wristwatches and I guess other accessories.
Various other collaborations they've done with Touken have included purses and shoes. Accessories.
Different types of accessories. In the line of figures, the Kasen Kanesada scale figure was released. It is not under Good Smile like many of the others. It is another company, and the name is escaping me. And it's not Kotobukiya. It's a company I've never heard of before until we made mention of the pre-order. But it is now released, so if you want to, you can purchase him. He's very pretty. So, Jessie, do you want to talk about this other thing?
The line sticker set. Yeah, so for any of our listeners who use the messaging app Line, if you aren't aware, there are like somewhere around 10 different sticker sets for Touken Ranbu. we just got our latest one released this past month that has a lot of the newer blades. I'm still looking for my Osafune boys, but whatever. And it's got so many of these swords in it that weren't in other sticker sets, but have been in like the stages or the musicals. And our various actor boys have instantly picked up on this sticker set and started using them immediately. Notable instances. No, okay, so because Chogi fan over here, I will say he instantly downloaded it. There's one Yamambagiri Chogi sticker on it, and he sent it with no relation to the text of the sticker, which is, "Have I kept you waiting?" He just sent it to the actor for Mutsuno Kami, and he's like, "I just had to send it." He was
Aww.
confused, but I needed to send it. And then the actors for O Kanehira and Ugui Sumaru also had an adorable little exchange with their stickers that it was precious. They were so excited because they're so cute. Even though Tsurugi's actor also instantly got them, and Yamambagiri Kunihiro's actor as well was very excited and used both the Mamba and the Chogi immediately, and it was like back to back. And he's like, "Okay, everything is right now. We're good."
Those were definitely some of the main ones. I think most of the stage actors at some point did. And I know a handful of like the hero caved and got them because humans are also very excited about their swords. So I can't
Yeah.
remember who off the top of my head, but I know at least one of them did. Probably because they were poking Shunya, Amano Tsurugi's actor, which is a common thing apparently. So.
Sounds like it. Maybe it was Ray.
It could have been.
It could have been any of them. They all love it. They all love their sword boys too. But
They were
they're super
thriving.
adorable. I have my two Go boys, two of my that are the Go boys, and they're beautiful, and I love them.
I just enjoy the fact, you need them.
I think I'm missing like the last 3 sets or so. So
when I have money again, you can pay me back.
yes, I totally didn't just drop money on those stupid cat sets because I love it, but I can purchase those in the US, which is nice.
I will add one more cute fact about it. Apparently, the artist for Kosetsu Samonji was very excited about these stickers. Like, sincerely overjoyed and quite thoroughly has thrived. I did not see all of the messages, but I don't know if it's a he or she. So they definitely loved it. Because if anyone knows, there are actually quite a few Samonjis. So I am a happy Samonji mom. But there's a very, very cute one that people have been thriving over that has all 3 of the Samonji brothers, so Sayo, Soza, and Kosetsu, all playing. And it's very cute. But yes, the fact that even the artists were getting into it gave me much happiness.
So that's it for merchandise related stuff. So Behind the Blade's a little short. I'm just going to summarize really quickly, and then I'll let Jesse mention the last bit. Just a reminder, the Samurai exhibition it's still on display until
I left
or did
those
it
there
end?
because it actually ended.
It just ended.
The Samurai exhibition and the other one, they both ended on the 4th.
Yep. The Samurai exhibition and the Sakai family treasure exhibition ended the beginning of this month. So they are no longer there. I don't think we have any sword exhibitions going on right now. I think we're kind of in a bit of a lull point.
None have been announced. It's possible that I know there was one going on, but I can't remember when that ended.
But speaking of Okinawa, do you want to mention?
Yeah, so amidst the various things that have been happening in Japan this year, another sad thing has happened in Okinawa as well, and that is how Shuri Castle, one of the major landmarks, ended up on fire and burning. They have begun restoration efforts, but there hasn't been anything announced as far as a Touken collaboration restoration effort that I know of. It hasn't come across my eyes yet. It would not surprise me if it did, though, considering we now have the two Okinawan blades, two of the three major Okinawan blades in the game. So, regardless, keep an eye on that if you want to support that, if you want to see if there's anything you can do to help. Check out the Shuri Castle website. Shuri Castle website. I'm sure they are more than willing, more than grateful to accept any contribution.
So that is our very small behind the blade section. There's not as many exhibits going on or real life stuff, besides, of course, the castle, which is not a good thing. So we will move into live action, and I will let Jesse handle that with the support of Sarah as they squee overstage and musical. And I throw my 2 cents in every now and again.
First things first, where do we start? First things first, Futaba Kaneme, who we mentioned last time, had gone through an emergency medical issue and had to pull out of the 6th musical, Kisho. He was not pulled out of Touken Ranbu entirely, just pulled from the performances due to his medical condition, but he was just cleared in the past couple of weeks to go back to performing and was confirmed to be in Uta Awase. So he is very excited to be back with his Touken family. All of the humans are excited right alongside him. He is very, apologetic and feels awful that for those that were excited to him and for putting everyone through such a trying time. He's sorry and is taking all of those emotions and pouring himself into his role to do his best, bring out the best performance that
He does not need to apologize.
he doesn't need to, but because it's also a very Japanese thing. It's when you are set to do something and then all of a sudden you can't, regardless of it being within your control or not, it's an inconvenience to others and it is very troublesome because then everything has to scramble around and be fixed and be made to where it can still be enjoyable, continued, regardless of it being an emergency medical situation, just that nothing could have been controlled over. So it, plus the 5 performances were canceled, so there were tons of people who weren't able to go see it in general, like that not only couldn't see him but couldn't see the musical itself, and he's deeply apologetic for that, and he just wants to be able to participate alongside his brother and the rest of the Touken family. So that is very exciting news to see him coming back into Uta Awase, which the rehearsals are going very well. All of the boys are back together again, and it's very kind of terrifying to see the certain groups back at it again. I'm certain Sarah will agree with this.
There is never a dull moment on Twitter right now because there's everything from humans that are doing really weird things and acting very hyper to certain babs that are like unexpected groupings because it looks like certain ones kidnap each other and decide, you know what, we're gonna go find food now. I'm hungry. And they'll just like have a random person that has never interacted with them before during the musical stages, and you're just like, rest in peace, this poor bab.
I know, like, the new Kara has been in things with some of the other actors before, and they're very excited to be with their other actor friends, and now they're in a Touken setting, and for us, it's like, wait, what? How did you end up with that person?
Yeah, because, like, Max is such a Hyper Bab in general, I've noticed. He's another one of those perpetually hungry, it seems, because after every performance, if he can, he's like, meat. So yes. Which, rest everyone in peace. I know nothing at this point. I'm just sitting there cackling over the amount of people that are at their group outings.
Bless these places that have them come, and I know how loud my groups of people are when we go out and get food, and I can only imagine for these hyper actors coming from rehearsal. That's very exciting. Those performances are going to be starting soon, so keep your eyes out for more state behind the scenes pics. The boys as things get wound up. I know the theater viewing was announced, so if you're in Japan, check that out. It'll be really cool to see it regardless. Also at the Ottawa Say, I know they released their first sound clip thing, teaser, trailer, what have you, and my heart was not ready. I was not prepared. It was everything that my mind and heart needed, but didn't at the same time, because I don't think I could breathe for a good 10 minutes. I know I retweeted it, so check it out on either their main Twitter or ours. You don't know what I'm talking about. Is very cool. There are no visuals with it. It's just words.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's very pretty words. Like they did a really cool calligraphy style thing with it. And there are some the range, the vocal range in that single sound clip is haunting and so very pretty.
I listened to it and I was like, is this our boys singing? Because it sounds like it is, but I'm not really completely certain.
It's our boys.
But there was also like a woman's voice in the back. I'm pretty certain as well. And I'm like,
it was a
okay,
very
was that just for
voice.
added effect to make it seem more haunting? Or is that hinting at something? Are we gonna get Saniwa? I have no idea.
I don't know either, but also, because I know when I listened to it, A, it's absolutely breathtaking, but B, I was sitting there like, I know I can hear Araki's voice, and it is very high-pitched right now. So it could possibly, if it's not a female, it could be one of the other high-pitched babs, because we know so many of them have so many ranges they can sing in. And so many of them have that professional training where they can throw their voices a little higher.
Either way, there was definitely a high-pitched feminine-esque voice, but it could be one of the boys. I wouldn't put it past them.
We have some DVD and CD release dates. Mihotose Rerun Blu-ray and DVD went on sale last month. If you haven't picked that up yet, go check that out now. Then we have the full album for Mihotose's Rerun for the CD. That goes on sale this month on the 20th. The soundtrack for Jiden goes on sale January 8th, so check that out. Stage soundtracks are always beautiful and fun too. They deserve your love just as much as the music. Jiden DVD went on sale on the 6th of November. I'm very sad to get that yet. It will be buying that on November 20th. The Hiden Director's Cut Blu-ray and DVD for Extra Pain and Suffering will go on sale January 22nd. We also have Team Sanjo and Kashu song release coming.
It is a Blu-ray DVD release of Atsukushiyama Ubun 2018 Paris Lost the Memory.
Ooh.
Yes. Yeah, there's I think the CD is also there's definitely going to be a CD release at the same time, I believe. But in January 2020, they are definitely releasing the Blu-ray DVD. So Good Boys are coming back in their own way, and we get to see them again from their 2018, which kind of, since it was in Paris and there wasn't a lot that happened at the same time, we didn't get to see them.
Finally.
Yay.
So the Miyotose CD, when they did the announcement about it, they produced the cover art, I think. Yes, the cover art. If no one has seen it yet, please go find it because it is gorgeous. I can't tell you how happy or how loud I probably squealed when I first saw it, because it is a windmill with each of the little time things being one of the characters. But it is gorgeous. Like, their art has gotten so much better over the years. But this one simple windmill, with, if you have watched Miyotose, know like how painful it is. It's a little windmill of pain, and I love it so much. But yes, it is gorgeous, and it's just worth a look at, even if you don't care as much for Miyotose Boy. Looking at the cover is just like a good little testament to how far they've come on their production department, like their art department doing the things. Looks back at certain ones from like back when Atsukushiyama did their trial run.
The good old days.
We love them though, no matter what.
That was the first anything from the 2.5D world that I watched. The trial run. And then it was the original stage. And then I watched the reruns afterwards because I was like, there's reruns? What? Guess I gotta go watch them.
We're always improving, Touken Ranbu style.
Kaitebon,
I remember when you hadn't seen the rerun for Asukashiyama yet.
Yeah.
You was like, what?
Yeah.
They just improved it so much with just such simple additions. It was so great. Ugh.
I can't wait to see the Paris one because
while we still have Miyotose on the brain. At least I always have Miyotose on the brain, so for every other normal human being, Miyotose on the brain. They recently, as of like 3 days ago? Anyway, as of a few days ago, in the beginning of November, Team Miyotose did a performance for NHK World Japan. J Mello, I believe. I'm probably butchering. It's probably got some sort of accent that I'm going to fail at. So anyway, but for NHK World Japan, praise be, because I was thinking Jello every time I saw it. So you see my question. NHK World Japan. So even if you had the phone app, you could have watched it, even in the States, which, unless you were like me and fell asleep at the wrong time. Anyway, but Team Miyotese got invited to perform at J Mello for this, which there's only them and one other group this year. I believe usually there's like at least 3, but I'm not sure because they've only done it twice on the database. But anyway, Team Miyotose got to perform, and like they've been on NHK before. If we look back at Songs of Tokyo when they performed for the NHK with the other Tokendanchi, which was a giant group one. So this time they had just Team Miyotose. The boys thrived. And for the past few days before their actual performance was aired, they were happy bubbles that were poking each other again. They did amazing. I have seen the clip from their Kido. I don't know. They have clips from their 2 songs that are up on YouTube at the moment. Of course, they're Touken Ranbu and the name of the song that I can't do. Anyway, that look amazing. And the other song, which is the one I really got to watch the whole part of, has a lot of Singo sassing the camera. So that's fun. They get to actually interact a lot more with the cameras this time because it is a much smaller stage. So you got a lot of actual interaction with the actors. Maybe a little too much on certain ones, but and they all have improved so much though. Soon, hopefully, to get to watch the actual rerun of Miyotose, so see from that. Because this is like the first time actually outside of hearing their songs from the CDs I've seen them perform. So just seeing like that, which is just a little thing they did for NHK, they have improved amazingly. It is beautiful. And Jesse just recently yeeted the link at me that it is currently on NHK World Japan's on-demand website. So I hope y'all don't expect to hear from me tonight because that's what I'll be doing. But yes, you should totally check it out too. I love them. I will shut up now.
Alongside, as we've said time and time again just today, the growth that these boys have had since we first started. This past month, we celebrated 4th anniversary for Tomyu. Woo! Musical Touken Ranbu has celebrated its 4th year with 18 productions produced in these 4 years. And with minimal cast changes, all of these characters, the character growth being one thing, but the actors growing alongside the characters and having accepted these roles on themselves, just seeing them come back up and be like, hey, look at what we've been part of for so long. This is so cool. And for it to have sprung up in its fandom base so much so quickly has been very exciting to be a part of. So happy 4th anniversary, Tonyu. Woo.
Congratulations!
It was really cute because Yoshitsune's actor has been very active recently about all
Aw.
this. Anytime some like news has come out regarding Tomyu, he's usually there, like lurking in the comments somehow. And I know, like, whenever the Tomyu thing came out, he was one of the first ones to be like, "Yay!" So because he's like, it's Yoshitsune, so he's been here since the trial run.
Oh
He's
yeah.
seen all of this expand and grow, and he's just like, ah,
Despite
babies.
not being one of the main Token Danshi, he's probably the most active human character, and I love him.
Him and Yasuhira both, I think.
Oh yeah.
They're proud ducks. They're proud mama ducks, little duckling.
Also, along with that, though, we got our first. Well, not first. We got another announcement for a new musical. Brand new musical coming spring 2020 with no news on who's in it. But we know where it'll be.
Woohoo!
So it'll be running from March 21st through May 31st. And if you are in Tokyo, Hyogo, Kumamoto, Miyagi, Tokyo again, or will be in either of those places, then definitely keep your eyes out on more information to come around those tickets. And stay tuned with the rest of us as we sit excitedly trying to figure out and anticipate who will be our next musical focus. I'm really intrigued because we've done sequels for both the first, second, and third. And it'd be really nice to see more of Hachiska, for example, coming back in and doing new things.
Yes.
I know it's interesting. Like, I was going to, since you say Hachiska, the only issue is people are already going through actor lists, see who has already made commitments during that time.
Oh.
And I think Kinsuke, who plays Hachiska, and I know Tsubasa, who plays Izukumaru, I think they both have something they're doing at the same time. Which
Oof.
I'm purposely not telling Lexi until it's confirmed.
Yeah.
Because we're going to let her have that little flame of hope that maybe he'll double book him. It is possible. We have seen that with the kids before.
Though I'm pretty certain, based off of the track record for the musical for like the spring, we typically get the characters announced during Shinken, but since we don't have Shinken this year, it's being replaced by Yuto Awase. We'll probably, after that performance, after the curtain call thing, probably show a little teaser with like announcing who's going to be in the new musical. So, which they've done for the past like 3 years at this point.
They have, but I was also surprised because they didn't make any announcement like that with the end of Kisho run, which just ended last month too. I forgot to put that in the notes. So Musical 6 ended its run, but we didn't have an announcement go out on that same day like we normally have. And it didn't even go out on the day of their anniversary. It was a few days later that we got the announcement. So timing has been a little off, which is a little weird. Maybe something's up with the HRA.
Let's
You
not.
never know.
I've already had enough pain for today. My webcomic kind of killed me. I don't need.
You know you love us.
Uh-huh.
They're so cute plushies, though. One day I'll learn to make them, I hope.
You don't need to.
I do, though. They're so cute. Which, if anyone wonders, someone has come up, like, a lot of cosplayers have figured out how to make really cute plushies of the HRA Tonto. I have developed a need. They're cute.
Great.
Yes. Save the Tonto. Let's not dive down that hole just yet. Let's hold on to that. We'll pin that for a future conversation on the podcast because it's going to happen soon. I know it. But for now, that's all the news we have in the musical world. But as far as the stage goes, we did get some visuals released, which are beautiful. So check those out on the main page. The humans look just as great as the swords do. It's going to be fantastic. And death as well. We're back to our happy, fun, feels time in the stage world. So much for our Hanamaru Citadel on stage. We also get to see our new boys reacting to the rehearsals and getting to know each other. I was scrolling on the actor for Hizen's Twitter earlier, and he was having a fun time with Horikawa's actor, which is really cool to see. He was like, yay, lucky friends.
Bless them.
But he's also very excited because he just started playing Touken Ranbu when he got cast as Hizen. And poor baby Saniwa Sakurai over here is trying to get Hizen so hard. He just wants to get his boy, but he's having a hard time because baby Saniwa levels, not to mention the dice rolling from hell. So, good luck, son. You can get it. Good luck.
We are sending you all of the good luck from us, Senior Saniwa. You will
Actually, good luck from them, because not from me, I'd be bad. Ice and cuddles.
He's having a lot of fun with all the different actors, too. So that's really cool to see. Eden will be starting its run in the coming month and a half. It starts soon. So if you're going to that, congrats. If you're sticking around and waiting for the theater live performance, hang in there. And then for those of us who are stuck waiting for delay stream or DVD release, let's wait together. And that is all we have on stage news.
I will poke up real quick and say, even though we don't talk about it, the 2.5D radio is still going on.
Freak.
And I died this past month because this one they did my Samonji kids. So they actually got first Hanoji. Because Burning Temple, yay, fun, pain from the first one. They got Terama, who played the first Kosetsu, Sayo's actor, Takaru, and my baby, Sasasuke Yoshihide, who we have not seen except for the brief little teaser in the movie since our Hanoji days. So the good brothers got back together for the first time, besides, poking each other and like whatever social visits they do. But yes, they have been having fun. Someone please save Takaru. He kind of has not escaped their hold in any of the photos. Yes, I love them.
All right. I think that is it for this month. It was kind of slow, actually, to be honest. This podcast is going to be under an hour. It's shocking. I mainly want to get us through this because Sarah's currently outside in her car and it's like 30 degrees. We've had a cold front. For those of you who live in the States, you understand the cold front has blown through and has made everything drop a good 30 degrees.
It's drunk. The weather is very drunk. We were very hot 2 weeks ago. We were in shorts and t-shirts, and now we're like, how many layers can we put on? It is very confusing. It is very cold.
Thank you guys for listening to the October podcast. If you want to keep updated with all of the news about Touken Ranbu, some little blurps from the stage and musical world, or to keep updated on whenever the heck we actually post a podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at Touken Rambles, on Facebook at Touken Rambles Podcast, and you can find our podcast on our Podbean, as our main source, also on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or any other podcatchers you may listen to podcasts through. We will hopefully talk to you at the end of November. With the holidays coming up here, recording might be a little wonky because Thanksgiving is literally the last Thursday of the month. We might not be able to record until December-ish, but we will see how that goes. All right. Once again, thank you guys so much, and have a wonderful rest of November into your holidays for those of you who... Bye!
Bye.
Bye, boy!